I do want to let you guys know that this is 15 years in the making, so just keep in mind that this workout is going to help you get there, but you got to keep going over and over and over and over in order to see improvements. So just keep that in mind, guys. It's not going to be a one size fit all. We do this and all of a sudden I grew 2 inches. It's not how it works. Man, so anyways, a buddy of mine has showed me this. I forgot the kind of bar, but it was something similar to this. I feel like I'm off a little bit, but basically what we're doing is we're coming down. We see that it's cambered, so it's bent. Bring it down, lay it down, and then just that little twist just gives you that much more extra stretch in the triceps. Then you come through and push out, you get a full lockout at the top. But like, honestly, it's like you can really, really feel your triceps work here. It looks a little funky, but I promise you guys, it definitely makes a big difference. Like I said, I figured the bar was going to be a little bit difficult to mess with. So once we got a little bit heavier, then of course I started feeling a little bit too much of a strain on my wrist. So went ahead and reversed it up. It's going to be a little bit less control overall with the bar because it's going to shake. But that just means we have to be a bit more careful and make sure that we're controlling the movement all the way through. We can't be lazy with the approach. So the good thing about this cambered bar here is that it allows you to get a little bit deeper. Just that extra couple inches goes a long way when it comes to this press movement here. This is one of my favorite tricep movements, guys. I'd rather do this with the easy bar curl as opposed to like a dumbbell. So you can see either variation with certain people. To me, this is a lot better. It's less stress on the wrists, and that way I'm able to focus more on the tricep themselves. But you want to be able to get a good stretch at the back, then make sure you're coming out, getting full contraction, working this area right here with the tricep. But with this, at this part of the workout, you don't want to necessarily go so heavy. So get a good feel. And you know, I'm basically pyramiding. So 15, 12, 10, and then 8 on the last set. One thing I wanted to mention, guys, so on that final set, you definitely want to push towards failure. So make sure you're progressively increasing that weight with each progressive set. Cool.
Oh.
just simple alternating dumbbell curl. I kind of tweaked my wrist there with that last tricep exercise, so I'm gonna be a little bit more fluid with the movement as opposed to being a bit more strict, so that way I take a little bit of pressure off my right wrist. But we're gonna continue to just climb up until essentially that 8 becomes failure. So wherever that number is, whether it be 55 pounds, 65 pounds, or whatever, that's where we're gonna knock him out. Ooh. 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 Oh. Ah. Oh. I feel fucking jacked right now, bro. Let's fucking get it. Let's see if Brian hits me back up. I haven't talked to Brian in a long time. Oh. Let's fucking go. Oh. 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 Ah. 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 Bro, this little cover is so. See how many I can get. I haven't done this in forever. 1, 2. That's it. Whew. So 10 reps is the max reps on with this bar. To be honest, we're just something to go a little bit heavier with, because I haven't been training so heavy when it comes to arms. So I think it's gonna be a nice change up in general, and then really just feeling the heavy weight and just working the movement. Honestly, there's really nothing special to this. It's just make sure that we're able to get that contraction at the top and just finish out the set. shit. I have to be careful with my swing. I can feel my back. Let's get it. That's a wrap.